Hi, it's Lynn with Soft Squares. I am doing the finishing touches on the Holly Jolly quilt. Let's see how this comes together. Okay, this has come back from the quilter and we're working on it. Here's my little bag of buttons. Here are the two bows. This one's gonna go right here, and this one's gonna go on the O for home. But this little bag came, I have not opened it yet, but there's a bunch of little bags inside it with all the different types of buttons. Now, I just got this back. I plan, oh look at all the carrot noses. Possibly add some little jewels to this to make it look like glistening snow. Since it's not going to be anywhere but on a wall, why not have some fun with it? Isn't this quilting cute? Binding is on. This is adorable. Now it's time to bedazzle it or bling it out. The buttons and bows. I'm just so excited. Okay guys, so here's the final thing. Here's the quilt. It's quilted. It is bound. And now we are going to add the little finishing touches. And I'm going to glue them on. I don't want to sew them, partly because I don't want to deal with it. The other part is you would see it coming through the back. And even though it's a wall hanging, I would rather just glue it. So we're going to glue them. So I have this glue. We're going to try to use it. It is Fabric Tack Permanent Adhesive by Beacon. And it dries clear. So even more reason why I hope this works how I need it to be. It bonds fabrics, lace, glass, leather, wood, and trims. Grabs fast and dries clear, acid-free and washable. It sounds like exactly what I want. So the tip on this, I looked at it. It is kind of on the small side. I had just gotten a really fine tip top for glue, but it's for a bigger bottle. It doesn't fit on here, and it's only a tiny bit smaller than this. I really do think this is going to work for what I need it to do. So yesterday I finished off my little bows, so they are both ready. Just take a gathering stitch and pull it together, and then wrap the threads around the middle. So these two are ready to be tacked on there. I'm going to do this one section at a time though. I'm going to put these back up here, just so I can keep track of them. And I'm going to work on my snowman first. So I also have this little kit by Lilac Lane of just cute Christmas embellishments. It's not specifically for this kit, but I might use it to ad-lib with this a little bit. So I have everything that I need to finish this off with how they wrote the pattern, okay? But I'm thinking I might want to put, I don't know, we'll have to see, maybe, let me show you what this is, by the way. Look how cute. Like maybe these make like little snowflakes and have it come down on the snowy window parts, or dust on the rooftop of this one. I have options, but this is probably going to come later unless as I'm going I decide I come up with a good idea. So let's play. I'm being really careful as I pick this up. As you saw how I put these on there, I just dumped it on and kind of pressed it and then filled it in. And I let it sit. It's been a couple hours now, and I'm trying to move it, and I'm still getting little pieces. And I probably will for a while, and I wonder if there's like a spray, some kind of like top coat that you can use on fabric. But I also feel like it needs some more. Maybe I'll revisit that, but I still have a lot of little snow beads, and I have an idea for them. But first I've got to get off of this part of the quilt. There we go. I think we can move it. We're gonna do this because I worry about, oh dear, there's no safe way with this. Okay. Trying to keep those little beads off the floor. So let's see how this does. And I'm just doing this to fold it up. So if they fall out, they're going to be in this little fold here, because I've got to push everything down this way. I don't know. I guess we'll see. This is coming together so cute. Okay, now we're moving our way up. Santa's off the board there. Snowman's done. Now we've got the gingerbread and the bows. Whatever else I, come up with. How are we doing there? Because remember, I have those extra pieces, and then I have to go back to the first block, the snowman block, because I have some work to do down there, and several other buttons. So they are wearing beanie hats, and that's why there were extra buttons, which I will put on the tree. But then I found these really cute sparkly buttons I'm going to use as the top of their hats. So that's back on the snowman block, so you'll see that. But these, I know, go here, little black eyes and a door knob. Let's see what else is supposed to be there, and then see how we want to do this. So this is where our little bows come out. Yep, that goes on the lower side, and this goes on the upper side. How cute. Okay, okay, I'm thinking I want to maybe put some sequins on this bubble, because it's supposed to be sparkly. And then some snow on the rooftop of this house, like I did with the other one. Okay, we're gonna do that last, because I know how that one works. So let's get our glue out. No, first let's get our little guys out. I think this tree needs some Christmas ornaments. And I was thinking even something fun in the middle of this. I think it's supposed to be like a lollipop or something. I don't know. But I have this that I didn't end up using over here. And I think it looks better there. That might be fun, just to leave the two. One would have been more simple, but since they're glued together and it's a gluey mess, oh wow, it is, you know, okay, it's like rubber cement when it's soft and pliable for the first little bit, but it does not rub off like rubber cement. It is pretty good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna just put that one there. That'll be cute. Aww. like that better. I'm not loving this, what I did to this. It's just a simple, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Just because I have it doesn't mean I gotta use it. Doorknob, 2 little eyes. All right, it's been a couple hours since I've done this mess. Let me see if I can clean it. I'm gonna do that later. See if I can clean it up. Oh, look at that. I think most of that might be attached. Here's the almost finished product of the Holly Jolly Christmas. It's this quilt right here, and then right next to it is the advent calendar that I made, and the garland that's around it is just me goofing around, but it doesn't have a trim on it. It's just white. It is full of pockets, but this Holly Jolly quilt, the only thing it's missing is I'm waiting for a fine line marker to come in the mail that I had ordered. That way I can do the few places that need that, which are like their smiley faces, Santa's eyes are closed, so I need to like draw that on. There are some snowmen down here playing with yo-yos, and I've got to draw the little string for that. And little teeny tiny little black marks like that, which won't make that big of a difference, but I think it will definitely give it a finished look. And other than that, I am done with this, so I'm waiting for that. It'll probably be here Saturday. I'm going to put this video out before then, but I will hopefully update this and show it in the Saturday situation. But just know I'm calling this good. So we are finished with this quilt. Want to see up close what I've been doing? Got some sequins there, a bunch of little beads on the rooftop and on top of all the snow. We've got tree decorations. The bow is on the O for a wreath, and it's also on the top of the presents. This right here is full of lots of sparkle, and I don't know if I can get it to shimmer for you. It's doing it in person, but I don't think it's going to do it unless I do something different with the lighting. So anyway, it's very, very sparkly as the light hits it. You can kind of see it doing its thing. So it's like a snow globe but shook up. And I put this red ribbon on here. My gingerbread man, I gave him the bow and these buttons. So they had his eyes, and this is where he needs a mouth. And I added that. I added some sequins there. Put these cute little trees on the back of the mittens. And then just had a lot of fun with the snowman. And these are the guys that are playing with the yo-yo, but the string's not there yet. And they need their mouths drawn on. These guys are having a snowball fight. That's something I kind of ad-libbed with this. This guy, I'm calling him Dad, and he's running around saying, "Hey, I have someone's nose." And then here's another one pulling a wagon of snowballs. So for the most part, I did what they wanted me to do, but then I added to it. All right, so we've got the beads on this rooftop. So the two rooftops, I've got beads on them. And then here's the other set of beads. And we've got the three stockings right here in the middle, and you can see they have a little charm. It's actually a little heart charm. And then in the middle of my pinwheels, I put buttons, which I think kind of made it jump out more like a little flower. And I was just playing. Same with the tree. I put ornaments on the tree, and I put ornaments on this tree. And there's an ornament in his hand because he's still decorating it. What else have we got? Oh, I had one more little felt tree, and that block was kind of lonely, so I just put it in the middle of that block. Nothing too exciting over there. So you have to look close, but from a distance, it's cute. And it really does have some sparkle to it, especially on the rooftops and the snow globe. And the buttons do give it a finishing touch. I'm happy with this. I'm done with this quilt. Let me know what you think. It is officially finished. Well, almost. I have one little thing to do left that I'll update you when that happens. That's just taking a black thin marker, and I don't have one at this moment. And that'll be just to draw some finishing touches. But other than that, it's done, and you wouldn't even know what where they go if I didn't point them out. But you guys did this with me. This is done. I'll show you a close-up.